Hi guys, Pallav Kushal with you with a pretty important video. Now this video will be pretty much beneficial if you are building your online business. Okay. Now this particular video what I'm going to share to you from my heart to your heart. This was told to me a few years back. And at that point of time, I did not understand the entire essence of this particular video, this particular story, what I'm going to tell to you. But years later, or might be 2 years later, this video of the story had become a guiding principle or a guiding light in shaping up my career online. And today, whatever I have able to do, a lot of contribution I give to this particular story for changing the way I used to live my life. And as they say that your mind determines your success, it had happened with me also, and a lot of credit again I give to this particular story. So you out there, if you are tried and if you have tested different techniques, if you are struggling online, nothing is clicking for you, just watch out for this video which might turn around things for you. Now this story, as I'm telling you, was told to me by one of my mentors that time, and I'll try to narrate it the exact way in which it was told to me, so you can grab the most and you can apply the principles. Now once you do so, this story will definitely help you to get out of your comfort zone, alright, and to take you to from the comfort to your uncomfort zone where the magic actually happens. Okay, so stay tuned for the story. What happens once one very knowledgeable guy went into a village, okay, for some work, and he spent the entire day. And once he was kind of coming out, it was already night. So he thought that it's a village and it's night time now. It might be a bit risky to walk to the entire road in this night time. So he thought, let me find out some hut or some house in the village and let me spend my night over there. So while searching, he saw a nice looking hut, or it was kind of a semi bungalow kind of stuff inside the village, and he thought, let me spend my night over there. He spoke to the owner of this house, and they very happily gave him, as a good gesture, gave him one room to stay in the night. Now he was reading some stuff in the night, and when he was reading some stuff in the night, he heard some kind of shrill sound coming from the neighborhood. The sound was like, ow! This kind of a sound was coming. Every 2-3 seconds he could hear the sound, ow! Now the sound was pretty much discomforting. It was like someone is into tremendous amount of pain, alright? So out of his curiosity, what he did, he just came out of his room and started walking towards this sound which was coming like, ow! Now the moment he started walking towards this particular sound, the sound became even louder, alright, and clearer, like, ow! Now when he reached, he saw a phenomenon which actually struck his mind so much. He saw that this owner of this house was sitting into a rocking chair made of solid wood. The rocking chair, if you have seen the chair, which goes forward and comes back in a very kind of easy going kind of a chair where you can just sit down and relax. So this owner of this house was sitting in this chair, and he had a little puppy or a little dog, and the dog's tail was actually coming just under the chair in the backside, and whenever the chair used to go back, and the back portion used to hit the tail of the dog, and the dog used to go ow into pain. Again the chair used to go back, and the dog used to go ow into pain. Again the chair used to go back, the dog used to go ow into pain. So this person was completely confused after seeing this scenario. He immediately asked the person that, hey, your dog is in pain, it is going every time, but why it is not moving from that particular place? Because if he just shifts itself from this particular position, he will no longer be suffering from that pain and agony which he is suffering right now. This owner of this person smiled back at this gentleman and told him that this dog is actually sitting into his comfort zone, because it is getting his pain, it is going into agony, but it is not pinching the dog so much to move out of that zone. And the story ended there. Now, the implication what it had in our life is that all of us have our own comfort zone. Now, I remember when I used to go to my office, and I had an office timing from 9:30 a.m. and every time I used to go half an hour late, my boss used to shout at me and I used to go, "Ow!" Something used to happen, the boss used to reprimand me and I used to go, "Ow!" Right? If you're into business, if you get a call from a client for something happens to you, and what do? You silently do "Ow!" Sometimes we can hear the noise of doing "Ow!" Sometimes we cannot hear the noise. But guess what? All of us, we have this thing called comfort zone. So the success lies in getting out of the comfort zone. If you are building your online business right there, you might be sitting into a comfort zone. You have to take consistent action. If you do not take the action, you are sitting in that comfort zone, guys. So I hope and I believe that this particular story will help you to get out of your comfort zone. You no longer be continuing to be under the chair and just shout out and continue sitting over there. The last thing which I want to talk to you is that if this is your success zone, this is always your comfort zone. Okay, this is why we lie. You have to move from here to here in order to get success. Now, this might be reading half an hour less newspaper every day morning. This might be watching 2 hours of less televisions every day. This might be just leaving some of the football games which you have. This might be not going out with your friends and families in the weekends and do some videos online. This might be to wake up a bit later in the night and do your stuff for your business. You have to get out of your comfort zone and do things which typical people will never do, because guess what, typical people will always live in the comfort zone and they will do nothing and they can only complain and they can never ever make money and they can only make noise, which is "Ow!" So guys, either you can take a decision, get out of your comfort zone, start making money, or you can start making noise. You cannot do both. Either you can make money or you can make noise. "Oh, I decided to move out of my comfort zone and start this business. I had to spend some sleepless nights. I had to do things which I was not comfortable. One of them is talking in front of camera to all of you, but I had to do it because the success lies in this zone. So I had to get out of this and get into this zone." So guys, I believe that this video will be a helpful and turning point into shaping up your online career, especially to get you out of your comfort zone. If you are looking to partner with me directly, you can find a link just below the video. Click the link and you can join with me right now. So once again guys, take decisions, take actions and get out of your comfort zone, because believe me, you can either make money or you can make the noise. Choice is absolutely yours.